Whoa! Hey, good afternoon. I'm not in Wyoming anymore. I'm over in Idaho. I'm heading over to do some photography at a wildlife refuge that I've never been to before. And I just have a few hours this afternoon. It's about a 2-hour drive from my house. And then I'll have a few hours over there and then come back home. So along the way, I've got super interesting clouds, really cool clouds. So I'm shooting with the infrared camera here. Ta-da! The Fujifilm X-T20 that's been converted to infrared. And in this kind of middle of the day, harsh light with blue skies and beautiful clouds, it's making for some really nice, dramatic, contrasty black and white infrared images. So just driving down the main highway, I pulled off. I could just see these kind of grain silo structures and then a couple of old, I don't know what those would have been. Some kind of storage, something or others, with nice, interesting clouds behind them. So I'm going to pull over on my trip to the wildlife refuge where I'm hoping to find some birds. I'm shooting whatever I can out here. So that could include grain silos and like farm equipment, possibly just like rolling farmlands with clouds, whatever I can find that looks interesting and whatever looks especially interesting with the contrasty infrared. So I'm going to head back out here, see if there's any interesting photos, and then get back on the road to the wildlife. Hello there. All right, I made it out of the vehicle. I'm in the wildlife refuge, and I've seen a bunch of birds already. The weather just turned perfect, so it's still kind of midday. What time is it? It's actually it's later than I thought. It's 5:30 p.m. So there's 3 hours of daylight left, something like that. But some cloud cover just rolled in and took away the harsh light. So it's like perfect weather out here, like 72 degrees, mostly cloudy now, it looks like, gonna roll in. So I should have some good, like bright, soft light out here. Right now I'm in a little pathway that leads down this forested corridor. Just kind of scouting this little section out to see what's in here. It's a kind of, actually there's an owl up there. Let me see, you know what? That looks like a fledgling great horned owl. I'm gonna have to get around and get a little better look at it. It's deep up in the trees. But anyway, that's awesome. Right off the bat. I've literally been in here for 5 minutes and already found an owl. So it's kind of not time for the owls to be active, but I was about to say that this is kind of a sheltered area amongst some big open fields and wetlands. And on the way in, I saw some harrier activity, some northern harriers, which would be awesome to photograph as well. So great potential and already a great find. That forest is so thick. I don't know if I'll be able to get any good photos out of that. I found a total of 4 great horned owl fledglings, but they're in this super dense, gnarly forest, and I just don't know how I'm going to be able to get any photos of them in there. Unless when later they get active, they come out onto the branches. Oh look, there's an adult great horned owl right up there. as I stand here talking. Now here I have a chance I can maybe make a nice photo. You won't be able to see him, but he's right up in that tree. Well, maybe you can see him. But there's an adult great horned owl. Ooh, the mosquitoes are kicking my ass. That was a fantastic little scouting mission, except for the mosquitoes. I gotta go prepare myself better for the mosquitoes. But awesome to find owls right off the bat. Okay, here we go. Scouting mission number 2. I'm headed out there to that tree line. Just a short walk. I don't know, a couple hundred yards. I way overpacked. So I've got my backpack, I've got the 200 to 500 and my video camera. I've got some water and a snack, I've got my thermocell, and a rain jacket. Although I don't feel like it's gonna rain. There is a big cloud up there that who knows what'll happen. But it's just gorgeous. These clouds are amazing out here. Okay, that's a bit of a wrinkle. I guess I can't go in there. So, guess I'll look elsewhere. Oh look, there's an owl right there. Well, I'm not going in there, but I can see an owl from here. I'm gonna have to back up to get a clearer window to it. I don't know if this camera will be able to pick it up or not. I think you could see that. So that appears to be another great horned owl fledgling. Well, it's a picture of a sleeping great horned owl chick, but I do like the color is interesting. Not a very compelling photo. It is very gnarly in there. I usually like a cleaner shot than that, but at least you can see the owl. And I don't know what else to do with that. But instead of going into that forest, it looks like I can kind of work around the edges and maybe I can get some little peeks in there towards this owl, or maybe there's more owls in there. We'll see, but that's awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fledgling great horned owls so far and 1 adult. So this is cool. And beautiful scenery. Ooh, here comes a harrier. Let me see if this thing comes to me. Nope, it just went screaming right on by. So that's a female. Yep, that's a female northern harrier. Out hunting. So maybe I'll get lucky with some harriers out here as well. Is that thing a little crooked? Yes, it is. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. Stop talking and start moving. That's the advice to myself. Okay, actually, as I glance over here too, I see more owls. I don't see a great photograph here. It's fun to see this many owls, geez. They're looking good, and look at all this area to hunt out here, which is obviously why they're here. But man, is there a lot of good hunting ground. Look at this light. Fantastic. Alright, there was a ring-necked pheasant out there. So that's a new species for me that I haven't photographed yet. Wasn't a great photo, but it was a photo. All right, this is going to be it for the afternoon. Just fantastic, gorgeous evening out here. Saw a ton of birds. I could have done a better job photographing them, I think. They could have done a better job of being photographed as well, but man, this place has a ton of potential. So I'm definitely going to come back. I won't be able to this spring. Again, it just isn't in my schedule, but I'm glad to have come here and scope this place out. So it's only a 2-hour drive from my house, and so totally doable in a day. And man, awesome. Really good clouds and weather and light made everything extra nice out here. Temperature's perfect, everything is great. So had a really nice time. Hopefully the video turns out nice as well. My photographs, I think I got some okay stuff. I don't remember anything exceptionally good. Not off the top of my head, which means it probably didn't happen, but got a bunch of owls, and I got a pheasant. That was a good one, a new one for me. Bunch of harrier stuff. That was like, I think the big thing was harriers out here could have been excellent. It just never quite lined up to be exactly right place at the right time. And that happens a lot. But anyway, thanks for watching along, and it'll be a while before I'm back, but I'm definitely going to come back here and make another video. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Later.